What is up, guys? It's Gnosis the God here for another DC Universe Online video, and today we are back on the PvP walkthrough series. This is our 4th episode of the series. In this series, we basically do 1v1 PvPs, excluding lair battles because they are too short, and we keep track of our record, guys, seeing like how many wins we can get, how many losses we get. So right now we are 2-1, I think. We have won twice and lost once. Hopefully we can make that record 3-1 this time, and I will be back to you guys once we get into a match. Alright, hey, what's up, guys? We are back, and it looks like we got the Bat Cave once again. We are on the villain side of the map this time. So I think last time we were actually on the hero side, which is interesting. I always like to go for this health barrel just first, just so I have like a little bit of an advantage here. First fight is really where you get to figure out, like how good your opponent really is. I'm doing this commentary live, so I really apologize if it does get a little bit choppy, but I'll do my best to keep it up going strong for you guys. So it looks like this guy is actually pretty good. He's mixing in both blocks and block breakers. Oh, actually, he's not done a block break yet, but blocks and melees, he mixed those in. And it looks like we got to defeat him on our first round. I'm going to go ahead and grab this health barrel just for a little bit of insurance here. Quick tip is I like to drop it. Oh, not like that. Alright, well, I just totally screwed that up. Well, I was going to say quick tip is I like to drop it here. And then basically I start my combo. Alright, he went invisible. I feel like he's... Oh, did he go invisible or did he just leave? Might have just left. Alright, guys. I don't know if he just left. If he did, I will cut to when we get another opponent back. But right now, looks like we're just rolling in free points, I guess. See you guys then. All right, guys. I just won the match because that guy left. I want to kind of take this opportunity to kind of talk about this actually. Just this kind of, issue with the game that hopefully, I can kind of convince you guys not to leave games like this. So basically, I've made videos about this. Other big DCUO YouTubers have made videos about this. That, everyone complains that PvP is broken in this game, PvP doesn't work, blah blah blah. And to some extent it is true. There are issues with PvP, and it's really just not as competitive as it should be, and it literally seems like there's way too much of an emphasis on PvE and not really PvP. I know that they're working on that, and that's fantastic, but people complaining about this, there are players. We gotta focus on the player base too, because there are players in the game that, like that guy, just leave. Like after they lose one fight, they just leave, and that kind of breaks PvP. It's really kind of frustrating because you can't, if you think you're gonna lose, you should still fight the battle out. I mean, it's how you get better at PvP, and hopefully you don't get in situations where you're gonna lose in the future. But that guy obviously thought he was gonna lose, so he left. And yeah, guys. So I mean, don't leave games. I mean, even if you think you're gonna lose, just battle it out. You're still rewarded at the end of the match a little bit, and it's just good experience so that you can get better at playing the game. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that that kind of shows really not too people, like PvP is not too big of a focus, because you could see that the match it didn't give me any other players. Like it didn't fill in my game with any other players. So people aren't really into PvP. There aren't too many people. There already are, like, the population in the game is already kind of dwindling, but there also isn't, like, the PvP population is even worse. So I think to fix this, what you guys can do is just don't leave matches like that. Try to be competitive, and we really can. The community can make the PvP competitive again. We just got to work at it. And the devs basically told us they're working on it too. They see the concerns that the community has, and they're working on that. But we got to help them out with that, guys. So end game here, guys. Don't leave matches, but I guess we'll count the W. So that makes our record 3-1. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you think, what your opinion is on PvP in this game. I'd really love to hear it in the comments below. Like the video if you were interested with my opinion, if you agreed with it, whatever. If you want to see more of this PvP series, leave a like. Subscribe to my channel for more DC Universe Online news and updates and talks like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you all very much for watching, and as always, peace out, guys.